Have you seen my cat? Hi, this is Matt from British English Online, and today we're going to be looking at an amazing story all about a missing cat. So let's have a look at the news article. Maybe you recognize that guy. Yep, that's me. A much younger version of me, but that is me with my super amazing cat called Jamie. A cat which went missing for 4 years has been reunited with his owner after staff at an animal sanctuary discovered he had an identity chip. Jamie went missing from Sue Thompson's home in Westbury-on-Trim one evening in 2000, and she had given up hope of ever seeing him again. But 3 weeks ago, he was handed in to staff at the Holly Hedge Sanctuary in Barrow Gurney, North Somerset, after being found nearby. Staff were initially unable to detect the chip and were preparing to send Jamie to a new home when they detected the chip during a final check, which alerted them to a control centre where his owner's details were logged. Sue, a teacher at Elmley Junior School in Westbury-on-Trim, said, "I was really shocked. I just never thought I would find him again. I was really upset when he went. It's not nice when a cat disappears, because there's no closure. I am very grateful to Holly Hedge for looking after him." Sue can now reunite Jamie with his sister, who was adopted with him when both cats were 8 weeks old. She said, "I would say to anyone that it's well worth having your cat chipped." So there it is. Amazing. 4 years. The cat went missing. Where did he go? What did he do? We just don't know, but we can only imagine. So, let's look at some of the vocabulary in more detail from the article. Here are the new words that we're going to look at today. Reunited with his owner. An identity chip. She had given up hope. He was handed in. Unable to detect the chip. Owner's details were logged. I was really shocked. And there's no closure. So the first one, reunited with his owner. What does reunited mean? Well, to be brought together again after a period of time. For example, in this picture, maybe this lady has gone out to work, and when she comes back, her cat is very happy to see her, and they are reunited after a day apart. Okay, let's have a look at some of the other words. An identity chip. Well, this is a small microchip that was put under the skin of the cat to identify him if lost. So this was actually what was key in this story and enabled us to find our cat. Next item. She had given up hope. Well, what does that mean? You can see here the definition. She had stopped believing that the cat might come home. Sometimes when we give up hope, that means we just think, that's it. It's finished. There's no chance that something will happen. And this is how my mum felt with the cat leaving. However, later we can see that he was handed in, meaning someone found the cat and gave him to the cat home. Amazing. So, what other things can be handed in apart from cats? Well, sometimes if you lose your wallet, or maybe your phone, if someone kind finds this item, maybe they might hand it in to the police station or to a shop where they found it. Okay, next item of vocabulary, unable to detect the chip. Now, chip here, this is not talking about French fries. This is actually the microchip that we looked at earlier, or the identity chip. So if they were unable to detect the chip, that means they couldn't find the microchip in the cat. They actually scanned the cat with a small machine and they couldn't find anything first time. Thankfully, they tried again, and the next time they found that the owner's details were logged, meaning that the name and address of the owner was on a computer system. And that meant they knew whose cat it was and they could contact the owner, which was me and my mum. What happened when we got that phone call? Well, she was really shocked, which in this context actually means very surprised. Shocked can have a negative and a positive meaning. Here it's, although very surprising, it's kind of a pleasant shock to have. But other times, if you're shocked, maybe it's really quite negative. If you are really disgusted by something, or you disagree strongly, that could be the negative version. And finally, looking at the last vocabulary from the lesson, this word here, pronounced closure. So there's no closure. This is an interesting word that means that there's no feeling that the bad experience has ended. So you might get this feeling if something happens and you're not sure if there's a resolution, or the situation just continues on and on. That was how my mum felt when she knew the cat went missing, but didn't know where or if she would ever see him again. So always in the back of her mind she was thinking, maybe he might return one day, I don't really know. And it's not a nice feeling to have no closure. We want to know that there's an end to a situation. Sometimes even if the end is not good, at least we have closure and we know the result. Okay, so those are the key items of vocabulary from the lesson. And the final lesson of the day moment is this. Get your pets microchipped. We are very thankful that we did that, because if we hadn't, we would never have seen Jamie again. So, before we finish the lesson, just to let you know that if you would like to have an English lesson with me on Skype, I offer one-to-one Skype lessons, and you can contact me to organize a trial lesson. Here is my Skype name, which is matt.beo, or you can email me on info@britishenglishodline.com, or visit my website on britishenglishodline.com. And I would love to help you improve your English and learn more about British culture, learn more about business English, maybe even pass an exam like IELTS, or just practice your general English together with a native English speaker. I can help you with any of these things, and I would love to hear from you. So, thanks for listening, and have a great day.